I'm making this video because I think it is very helpful for people to see what's actually going on underneath here. And once I find me a position. I got you. Hold on. There we go. I don't know if I can do it this way. All right, there we go. Man, it's just, I have an extra lower unit and I just have to figure out what's going on. As you know, this will be from the shaft. As you can see, we have the clutch dog holder assembly set. There'll be a rod in here from the top. The clutch dog, the forward gear, the reverse gear. Now, right now, it is placed in neutral, normal. I think people need to realize by those deaton pins in there is in there for a reason. So if you push it, it now engages forward. You bring it back, make sure it's in the right position. Try to move the balls. That puts it back in neutral and it comes back. So just you see the clutch dog, your reverse, because if in neutral, nothing's going to touch, nothing's moving that shaft. Only way it's moving that shaft if the gear selector is poofed out. And that's why that deaton pin is in there. So if you got bad deaton pins, imagine it just slipping. That's the only thing I can see why I am slipping on my other lower unit. That's the only reason. Because if this is set in correctly, this is set in, could be some nonsense. Now, if this is not timed up at top, that definitely could be a problem. If this is not all the way down, you know, if you moving any of that, any of the turns will mess up the adjustment up at top. So just want people to realize that, because I was just killing myself. Like, what is going on in there for it to be revving such a high and then it slips out? You know what I mean? It'll slip back to forward gear. And it has to, and just by me talking about it, I'm just realizing it's going to be something up top that's going to be able to play. Because if this is just barely coming off the deaton pins, it easily can go back on the deaton pins at a higher gear. So deaton pins will be in neutral. Off the deaton pins will be either forward or your reverse. So just take that, consider it in mind. This will be my first lower unit putting back together. This is a used one. I made sure that the shaft is still true. Thank God. Don't have money to be spending for that. Forward gear is good. Reverse gear is good. The clutch dog is in great condition. Nothing machined off, nothing wearing off. Even the splines on here is pretty damn good, so not mad at that. The castle nut, washer, and I have on the lower unit I have now. This is actually plastic with probably a brass bushing or whatever they have in there. This right here is all aluminum, strong. So we'll see if I'm going to change that, but this is actually pretty good. But just a thought. So if you think you're slipping out of gear for a reason, it could be this, or it could be just your timing up above.